It for the intro, folks.
Yippers.
Okie dokie.
Let's go.
It's Call the Moon Live on Ustream, recorded from a live studio audience with live puppetry, starring...
Bristol Greatsword.
The author of this fanfic, and I am Deity Diz. I will be narrating, and we also have...
The one insane, very individual, the Gundam Sky. I'll be voicing Zanue, the freaking Shingo's waifu person. You know what I mean? Because I like to keep things crazy.
And we also have...
Ambassador Pineapple. I'm with someone, maybe.
Alright, and...
Poison Okami.
Just Rivers voicing Show.
Show you what's up.
we also have...
Really?
Air.
We have to introduce ourselves also?
Yeah, we have Leon, we have Hydro Cherry, and...
What's up, people?
We're not narrating, we're just the audience, the backstage.
Yeah.
Yeah, Tachikola is with us as well.
Hello, everyone. Oh my god, why did I just say that?
Because you were saying hello.
Takola, are we supposed to be against each other in death battle?
Alright,
Anyway.
I am ready.
Okay.
I will be narrating. Give me a moment.
Right.
Alright. Call of the Moon, Chapter 7. Separate the Beast. Okami stared at the two yokai with bloodthirsty eyes. She lifted her sword so it rested upon her shoulder. Nue and Mami Zhao were whispering amongst themselves, shooting glances at Okami every now and then.
Oh, sorry. What are you gonna do?
Nue muttered hoarsely. We need our Mami Zhao.
Yeah, I guess I
I
can
thought it was
say
a new
that.
A. We need a new A.
That's the way?
We did.
don't have
Nue.
a-
Oh,
It's
okay.
You could try tiring her out.
Mami Zhao.
Technical difficulties.
What? What?
Have some
Technical
technological
Can you
differences.
can you speak up, Mami Zhao person?
We could try tiring her out.
Mami Zhao replied.
If she runs out of steam, maybe she'll turn back to normal.
It's worth a shot.
Worth a try.
It's worth a try. You know what I mean?
The undefined yokai spoke.
We don't know how much stronger she is, so we try not to get hit. And from the look in her eyes, I doubt the sparring rules are in play anymore.
Alright, be careful now.
Mami Zhao warned. The two yokai then moved in the opposite directions. Okami growled and swung her sword, releasing a wave of energy from her sword in a wide arc that only narrowly missed the two.
I was right. Looks like the gloves are off now. Continue.
Nue remarked. Oh, sorry. She fired a laser from the tip of her trident at Okami, who countered the wave with energy from her sword. From the corner of her eye, she saw Mami Zhao preparing several paper shikigami shaped like humans, birds, frogs, and dogs.
Mysterious snake show.
Nue shouted, unleashing a wave of curvy green lasers. Okami growled and took cover behind her sword. Okami roared and then charged at Nue, who suddenly disappeared with a smirk. Okami paused her attack and growled.
Coward! Where are you hiding?
She roared, swinging her blade at the air. The crazed wolf sniffed at the air, but found no trace of Nue. Suddenly, the wolf was pelted in the back by a multitude of paper shikigami damaku of many shapes. She turned around and came face to face with a blow from Mami Zhao's tail.
Take that, whoever you are.
I'm sorry, I just looked at the stream.
You paused. Wait, what? Oh God. That's how Don Monkey works.
Sorry.
We need to focus. Come on.
I don't have any of the. That'll be a neat Walpus prop. The things that Mommy Zo fires.
Alright.
Yes, that's a freaking person.
Alright, our new way. Let's do it. Okay. Not our new way, our mom's out.
Wait. Am I supposed to say this?
The Tanuki yelled.
Oh, okay.
The Tanuki yelled. Okami was knocked back several feet, but kept her balance. Wei reappeared next to Mommy Zhao.
No, we're not hurting her too much.
Niue muttered.
Die!
Okami yelled, baring her fangs. She lifted the sword into the air and white energy gathered around it.
Moonlight burst!
Okami pointed the sword at the two yokai and unleashed a beam of white energy.
Move, move, move!
Mommy Zhao yelled as she and Niue leapt back from the blast. Meanwhile, Kyoko quietly observed the escalating battle with a horrified face. From where she was hiding, she saw the horrible, bloodthirsty red glow in Okami's eyes. Something had happened to Okami. The Yamabiko ran into the temple. She had to tell Byakuren. Who shall be our Kyoko? How about you?
Not it.
How about you, Crystal?
Well,
She
yeah,
has-
the characters, that has to be an
Do
incident.
your best Moe voice ever. But you know she's Moe.
She has the Moe voice, huh?
Get back on track.
Alright. Byakuren-sama! Byakuren-sama!
Kyoko yelled, sprinting into a room. Byakuren and Sho were in the middle of a conversation. The two of them looked up at Kyoko in shock. Byakuren could sense the urgency in Kyoko's voice. Ambassador?
What the hell? I'll do it. Barakurin. What's the matter, Kyoko?
She asked, standing up immediately.
Something's wrong. Something's very, very wrong with Okami.
Kyoko yelped. The poor Yamabiko seemed to be on the verge of tears.
What do you mean?
Byakuren asked. Kyoko lost it and started to cry. She ran into Byakuren and hugged her tightly.
I don't know.
Kyoko bawled.
She started to roll around at the ground holding her head. When she got up again, her eyes were glowing red and she was roaring, yelling. It was really scary.
Byakuren's eyes narrowed.
I think I know what happened to her. It's got to have something to do with that strange presence I felt earlier.
She spoke softly. Byakuren sighed, patted Kyoko's head.
Don't worry, Kyoko. We'll get Okami back to normal.
Byakuren grabbed her scroll.
Sho, come on. Let's go.
Grab my lunch.
She ordered, and ran out to the courtyard. Sho followed promptly, her jeweled pagoda and spear in hand.
Need a fellow
Yes.
bro for Sho.
Yes.
We need a bro of a show.
I guess I'll do
Be a
it.
show. Yes, this will do it.
Purpose.
Be a show.
Okay, Sky, we got a show. Chill out.
Byakuren,
Showtime.
Where exactly are we headed? Sho asked.
What exactly is happening?
What excuse me.
Oh, derp.
Sorry. Byakuren, what
Yeah.
exactly is happening? Sho asked. And then her eyes wandered over to the scene of the battle in the courtyard. Okami fired lasers at Niue and Mamizao, who were shooting Damaku and lasers of their own back at her.
Lasers.
A faint white aura was surrounding Okami. Oh, great Bishuman 10, please help us, Sho murmured, and gripped her pagoda. Byakuren could sense a powerful and evil aura around Okami that was completely different from her usual one. She tried to search for Okami's normal aura, but as she was focusing, she felt that evil aura was centering around her sword. Okami's true aura was buried underneath all that malicious energy that was emanating from the sword.
The sword! The sword is what's causing this. It's the center of that evil presence I felt when I saw Okami this morning.
Byakuran told Sho, pointing at the sword Okami was swinging around.
We have to separate her from her sword.
How do you propose we do that? Sho asked.
I need you to distract her. Keep her occupied while I prepare Superhuman.
She said, unrolling her scroll and closing her eyes to concentrate. Understood, Sho replied, and ran towards Okami. Sho pointed her spear at the young wolf, drawing her attention. Okami, stop this at once.
Kill you.
The wolf roared and swung her blade at Sho, who managed to block it using her spear. Sho looked at Okami in the eyes and spoke sternly. Listen to me. I know you're in there. This isn't you. The tiger shoved her away and held up her jeweled pagoda. Light sign. Absolute justice. Beams shot out from the jeweled pagoda that trapped Okami between the two lasers. Sho fired several orbs of light at the young wolf. Sorry. I can't speak anymore.
She a businesswoman?
Sho fired several orbs of light at the wolf yokai, who hid behind her sword, growling. I had a terrible time with that. I apologize. Nue flew behind Okami and fired green curvy lasers towards Okami and Mamizu, pelting her with animal-shaped Damamaku. Okami was shot in the back, and she gritted her teeth in pain as she fell to one knee.
Die!
She roared, getting at her feet and dashing at Sho.
Sho, move!
Byakuran yelled. The tiger yokai stepped back several feet.
Superhuman! Byakuran Hijiri!
The chief monk shouted as she flew towards Okami at blinding speed, leaving a trail of Damaku behind her. She punched Okami in the gut, and the wolf let go of her sword. The blade flew several feet away from Okami. Byakuran moved away from the bladeless Okami. Okami gripping her stomach and looked up. Her eyes slowly faded back to their normal golden color. Okami coughed as she lost her balance. Byakuran caught the young yokai before she could fall. She was alive. However, the young wolf had passed out.
No surprise. It must have taken a toll on her mind and her body.
She remarked. Byakuran-sama, how's Okami? Sho asked as she approached Byakuran. Nue and Mamizu followed shortly behind her.
Alive, but she's unconscious.
What was causing that?
Nue asked.
Okami's sword was emanating an aura. I assume it had taken control of her body and mind.
Byakuran replied. Suddenly, she sensed the evil aura return. She swiftly turned around to look at the sword laying on the courtyard. It was glowing a faint white aura.
This can't be good.
Mamizu muttered. And that is the end of Chapter 7.
The most derpiest freaking reading we could ever done.
Oh, yes.
Hey guys.
Yay!
Hey, Tom.
Oh, it's Tom. Hold on, I have to change
Tom.
my avatar.
Hey, Tom.
What's wrong with your fucking avatar? God damn it.
We just finished Call of the Moon again.
Where did you come from?
Yep, Call of the Moon.
Yes, you just came in right at the end once again.
I apologize
Dude,
for the bad
Ambassador,
reading.
I swear to God, I will murder you slowly with a fucking knife.
No, it was good. Anyway,
Stop the image, and I will going to kill you.
that was Call of the Moon Live on Ustream in front of a live studio audience. And this
Yes.
has been...
Tom and threatening ambassador.
And
Hooray!
I love it.
until then, we move on to Chapter 8. See ya, folks.
See ya.
Filmed in Lure Day.